Welcome once again. This is a sample video from the stock and Google cameras we are comparing today. Let's now take a look at some pictures taken in broad daylight. So for first impressions, realize that the picture from the stock camera is brighter than the picture from the Google camera, yet the Google camera's picture is more contrasty and has more detail. It is also evenly exposed as compared to the stock camera's picture, which appears to have overexposed the picture a little bit, especially if you look at the wall on the right. The picture from the Google camera is also the more pleasing of the two and is the more preferable one here. So once again, the picture from the Google camera has more contrast. From this picture, you'd realize this if you take a look at the trees. And this is something that can be seen with all other pictures taken with the rear facing camera. Next up is portrait mode, something that the stock camera is quite inconsistent with. However, the Google camera changes the game. At a glance here, even though the pictures were taken from the same spots, you'd realize that the picture from the stock camera is a bit cropped in, whilst that of the Google camera seems farther back. Now, the reason for this is that the stock camera uses the telephoto lens of the phone, which is a 2x optical zoom lens in taking its portrait mode pictures, whilst the Google camera utilizes the primary lens in taking its portrait mode pictures. You can, however, decide to use the telephoto lens when using the Google camera if you decide to zoom in. The blur here between the background and then the subject is good for both pictures, and then they both have good edge detection. However, you'd realize that the Google camera was unable to blur the region between the girl's arms. Also, the stock camera seemed to overexpose the picture a little bit and soften up the face and dress of the girl. Generally, these images are both pleasing images, and definitely the image from the Google camera is better, but then the stock camera's image can also be improved slightly to match up to the picture from the Google camera if you should apply slight edits using editing applications. Take a look at some low light shots. These pictures were taken around 5:30 p.m. Yet you can see they are quite bright and still retain a good amount of detail. One thing about the S9 Plus is that the primary lens is a dual aperture lens, and what this means is that it has the ability to change aperture from f2.4 to f1.5 depending on the lighting conditions. Usually during the day it shoots at f2.4, but then as the light starts to diminish or as it gets to nighttime, it changes aperture from f2.4 to f1.5, meaning that it opens up the lens to be able to take more light or to get more light to hit the lens so that it can produce a brighter image, and then this helps to maintain good detail. I actually took this picture around 5 p.m. but it looks brighter than what I was actually seeing. For this particular picture, my eyes were seeing far less than what you are seeing here. However, the pictures managed to come out quite bright, especially the one from the stock camera. It's amazing how software processing and technology have come far to be able to do these kind of things. Now our cameras can actually even see more than our eyes actually do. Let me know in the comments if this is a bad thing or a good thing. These pictures were taken around 7 p.m. and I was not really impressed with any of the outputs here. We had a street light directly above us, so I expected the pictures to have a little more detail, yet you can see they both have their details crashed and are blurred. It's never advisable to shoot pictures in the evening around this time if you do not have a good external source of light. and then they were also taken on the auto mode. The next set of pictures were taken with their respective night modes. Night mode on the Samsung stock camera and then night sight on the Google camera. The night mode picture from the Samsung stock camera appears to have improved a little bit. It has more detail now. The picture from the Google camera is still blurred, even though there is less noise in it, but then it's still blurred. I took this a couple of times without shaky hands, but then it still came out blurred. In these low light conditions, the night mode pictures are not any better than the pictures shot on auto mode. They just appear to sometimes brighten up the pictures and then increase the noise. However, with better lighting, night mode really begins to make a difference.